I'm Richard Rose, president of the Atlanta NAACP. I'm in Columbus, Georgia, with Wayne Hale, the president of the local branch, Columbus-Muskogee branch of the NAACP. We're out here screaming at people, imploring them, begging them to make sure they get out and vote tomorrow if they have not voted. This is an important election. It won't come up again till 2028. And this is what this means. Be reminded that we have a black Supreme Court woman justice, Ketanji Brown Jackson, who would not have been able to take that seat had it not been what we voted on in 2020 and the runoff in January 21. This is why we out here. It means everything. Politics have an effect on all facets of our life. We are lucky we get the opportunity to make a choice and to make our impact. Voting is the doorway to democracy.
Man, absolutely. And I want to thank you, Brother Rose. You know, it's all about collaboration. It's all about coming down. You came all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, just to show your support for us in Columbus, Georgia, and we appreciate it. And you're absolutely right. This next position will be in office for 6 years. And I tell all of our people here, you know, all politics are local.
Right.
So we need to get out. You know, this is when we elect our mayors, our city council, our school board members. But right now, tomorrow, man, we've broken records for a whole entire week. So we know that tomorrow we're going to show up and show out. But again, I want to thank you so much for coming on out, bringing this nice bus down here and supporting us here in Columbus, Georgia.
Man, it's our pleasure. As you said, collaboration is key to it. And we've been able to do that in Atlanta. We've been coalescing with the Divine Nine, the Panhellenic Council, the Prince Hall Masons and Eastern Stars, the Black Voters Matter, Coalition for the People's Agenda, New Georgia Project. All of us, we have been working together, meeting together, talking about where we need to go, where we have been, what we need to do. We have to get this vote out. So let's not relax. We had pretty good turnout in early voting. Encourage people not to use an absentee ballot because of the problems we were experiencing in 21 based on the changes that were made from Senate Bill 202 in 2021. So when we became successful, they changed the rules. We've been used to that from black folk. They changed the rules. But we're gonna show them we showed out thus far, but don't get comfortable with it. Let's make sure we come out tomorrow and vote. Take somebody with you. Call 10 of your friends and associates. Say, have you voted? If you haven't voted, let's get them there.
Absolutely.
So
go ahead.
And we got some other people from Columbus.
We sure do. We collaborate here in Columbus, Georgia with Davis Broadcasting and with the Columbus, Georgia Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. This is our general manager and vice president from Davis Broadcasting. There are two media companies here. Two black-owned media companies. Now we have the Courier-Echo-Latino newspaper and, of course, Davis Broadcasting.
I'm just excited to be out here supporting the NAACP on an effort that matters to everybody, voting. We've got to vote today. The issues are so important. They'll determine generations. We've got to get people out to vote. This is for a senator. The decisions they make will affect each one of our families. So thank you all.
Yes, and we cannot say that enough. Every single aspect of our lives is impacted by voting, by politicians, those who represent us. And so you want to make sure that your voice is heard by casting your vote. So at Delta Sigma Theta, it's a part of our mission, our national mission, our local mission to partner with the NAACP, and we're so happy to do that here in Columbus, where we have great opportunities to collaborate in partnership with each other for such a cause as this. This is so important. Get out the vote every single election, up and down the ballot. But guess what? Tomorrow you just have one item on the ballot. One, the senator who's going to vote and impact every single aspect of our lives. Everything: groceries, gas, tuition, healthcare, education, everything that you can think of, everything that you do on your day-to-day life. Think about it. Someone else is making that decision for you. So we want to hear from you. We want you to go out and vote and elect our next senator.
Let's talk about logistics tomorrow. So I know some of you have early voted, maybe early voted in the past. Early voting locations may change in your particular county, and in fact, some of them won't be voting at all tomorrow. But if you don't know where to go to this website, MVP, myvoterpage.sos.ga.gov, mvp.sos.ga.gov. enter your first initial, last name, date of birth, and your county. It will return the results, will tell you where you need to go to vote. Make sure you do that. Make a plan to vote. Have your ID. If you're diabetic, take some crackers or cookies or water, because you know they passed a law to keep us from feeding people, giving people substances while they're waiting in line. But I can tell you, up in Fulton County, we're going to have food trucks and other refreshments away from the poll, so that you can get out of line if you need to, or pick up a snack on the way in. The other thing is, it may rain in some areas of Georgia. They plan rain for Atlanta. Get you a rain slick. Go down to the dollar store and get you a $2 rain poncho and put it over your head and stand in line. If you need something to do, you know you can't take your phone into the polling place, but you can read all of your message or whatever, however you Google and however you search on it, or take you a book. I did that. I took me a book. I didn't have to read. I was in there 40 minutes from parking lot to parking lot. But you make a plan for yourself. Know where you have to go and go to vote. If you have any problems, we got a voter protection hotline. 866-OUR-VOTE. 866-OUR-VOTE. If you need a ride to the poll, there's a toll-free number that covers all of Georgia. 877-524-VOTE. 877-524-VOTE. Make a plan. Now, if you need a ride, call early. Don't call at 6:15. Call at 7 o'clock in the morning and say, I need a ride to the poll. We're going to get you there. We're going to do everything we can across this state through NAACP branches and other partners. We will be with you. We want you to vote, because voting affects all of us. Your vote is your voice, and not only is this vote powerful, it makes the threat of the vote next time powerful.
What about here in Columbus?
And the vote.
All right, the same plan is here. Make sure you get out and vote. Now, folks in Columbus, Georgia, tend to go to the Columbus Citizen Service Center. They will not be open for voting on tomorrow. You must go to your precinct. And the same is there. You go to that My Voter page, and you will find out exactly where your precinct is. But do not, I repeat, do not go to the 311 center, because that will not be open for voting.
And take a provisional ballot.
Oh, take it. Go ahead.
If there are any problems at the polls, do not leave without requesting a provisional ballot. Because if there is something that needs to be cleared up, your vote will be cast. But if you leave without casting a vote, there's nothing to clear up. So be sure to request a provisional ballot.
And you have 3 days to cure that provisional ballot, to make it right. But be determined to vote now. Be determined.
And stay in line.
Absolutely.
Please, stay in line.
Yes.
All right. Everybody good? Hold.